In the last video, we have covered design, transition, animation, and slideshow ribbon buttons, as well a record ribbon button as well. So under record, I would like to show you something how you can use Cameo. Cameo means so it will insert your audio video within the slide. In case if you wanted to record some video what you are talking, that will be recorded here. Okay, let me show you Cameo. You have it here, right? Select, there is an option, record option. So you can activate your video, and whatever you record that will be recorded, and if you wanted to play that you can play it. Next, under review ribbon buttons, so nothing much here, but however there are some few important commands which are available under review button. So one is spell check. So always once you prepare the presentation, make sure that you are doing thoroughly spell check. Okay, because there could be some spelling mistakes. Let us take Simla, we have, right? Simla is incorrect spelling. So if you want, you can change it. Similar way, there is a personal something, it is suggesting me with a different word. So always make sure to do spell check before you finalize your presentation. Then we have another feature called translator. So translator means, for example, so where do we use translator? So what is the point of using translator? For example, here we use common language, that is English. If we go to the other countries like China, other countries like France, they use their local language and they have their presentations being prepared in their language, right? So if you wanted to convert that to the different language, so let me take here, so from this one local language to Kannada, if you see, this is how it shows. If I wanted to insert, so I can insert it. So similar way, if I wanted to change it to the different language, so let me select Hindi. If I change it to Hindi, so I can insert it. So whichever the language, if you wanted to, so where do we use this one first of all? So in the professional, I don't think so we use it, but however in personal life, if you wanted to design some invitation card in the PowerPoint in local language, you can use for it. Next, another option we have called language set proofing language. If you wanted to set proofing language, that is, I have set one is in English United Kingdom. I have another one English United States. If you wanted to set any other language, yes, you can select it and set as a proofing language. So language preferences, if you wanted to add language preferences, which I already explained you under file option, these are PowerPoint options. So you can set that language as well. Next, show changes. If you wanted to see any, what do you say, show changes, you can check here. Okay, as of now we don't have any changes. So, and if you wanted to add any comments, always you can add it comments here. So let me check. Uh, to be clarified with manager. Okay, so you can add your comments here, and if you wanted to delete comments, if you want to go to the previous comment, next comment, all those options are available here. And if you wanted to compare multiple what do you say, if whenever you place a cursor, it shows, right? If you wanted to compare this combine with another presentation with your current presentation, so let me select any other presentation which I have, training I have, right? So let me merge. So these both the presentations will be merged. If you see here, so no slides in this presentation which I have, there are no slides. Maybe let me take which has slides. Okay, so let me go to the other presentation where I have some slides. go to review and compare. Maybe I will select recording, merge. So all the slides will be merged here. So what are all the properties you want? If you wanted to merge as it is, all those you can do it here. Now if you want to accept these changes, yes, and accept all the changes to this slide, yes, you can select it. Now if you wanted to reject all accept all changes to the entire presentation, you can accept it. If you want to reject, yes, I think once we accept, then only we can able to reject it. Next, if you wanted to go to the uh, next or previous, all these options are available. And end review, yes, end review, that means the compare, you can end that review. And hide link, where do we use this one? Hide link, so it's disabled. Hide all the links in your documents. For example, if we have any hyperlinks, so let me take, let me create a hyperlink for this one. So link option we have, right? Whenever I click link, so that should take me to the my outline. Okay, so whenever you have some links, if you wanted to hide all those links, you can use it. Next, let me get into the view option. So it's all about how you would like to view your presentation. So normal view you have, if you wanted to see it as a, what do you say, outline view. So outline view means, here if I go here, nothing is there in the presentation to, right? Let me delete it. And one I have, the wherever there is a text, right, it will show as a outline view. So here you could see, right, what are all the text is available, so you could easily see it. Then we have slide sorter. So where do we use this slide sorter? For example, here if you see here, we have slides, right? You wanted to move slides here and there. Maybe if you wanted to make it in the proper arrangement, so you can do it from here as well. Normal view, here also you can do it. But here what happens, now I wanted to get 12th slide to the 9th place, so I have to drag here like this. But whereas if you see here, all the slides will be in the same format, so you can easily move from one place to another place, arranging slides in the proper format. And note space, if we have any notes, you can add it to the slide. So here in this presentation we don't have any notes, so it is not showing. And reading view, if you wanted to see it is as a reading view, so you can read the presentation. And slide master, I will explain you slide master little later. Then hangout master, so hangout master, it customizes how your presentation will look as a printed handout. So if I click on it, so this is how my presentation is going to look like. Okay, landscape, close master view. Next, let me go to the normal view. Then we have other notes master which we see, and roller, grid line, all these options if you wanted to, you can check it. So roller means, if you, as soon as you see where do we use this one, roller? For example, if you wanted to put some set of images in the one line, or so that it is useful to use the roller. Okay. Next, grid line, if you wanted to have any grid lines in the your slide, you can check. And if you wanted to have any guides, okay, so this is the center point. So this is the where you have all the this one, you can use it. Okay. Next we have zoom option. So zoom option, here also we have a zoom option which zoom in, zoom out. Okay, if you wanted to expand or increase zoom, I mean zoom in, zoom out. Then we have colors as well, so colors which we already discussed. And see, those colors were different, these colors are different. Color means whenever you wanted to print your presentation, or the entire presentation would like to have colorful. Now I have color, now I would like to have only grade color. So as soon as I select a gray color, it says grayscale, right? So back to color view. Okay. So and also we have black and white option as well. So there is an option called black and white. So if you wanted to print your entire presentation in the black and white color, yes, you can able to do it. So as soon as I select black and white, so there are multiple colors have been activated, right? If you see here, black with grayscale, black with white fill, black, white, all these options. If you want, you can select it. Again, even though we have all these features, we rarely use it in our corporate life. Okay, new window, it opens a second window for your document, so you can work in the different places at the same time. So here, if you see here, so it says to right. Okay, if I go to the one, I have my one and I have my two as well. So that means, for example, here I wanted to refer to the previous slide in the current slide. Okay, so I can come back in the other one. This you can close it as well. If you don't want, you can close it back. So 3 also is been created. So whatever the changes you make it here, that will reflect in the this one. See here, I mean to say that within the presentation, if you wanted to refer to the other slides, okay, so that you can put comment. For example, I wanted to refer to the slide 1, so I have to go here and check slide 1 and put comment, right? So my, if I create a new window, my same presentation will be opened in the other sheet. Whenever, if you are using a dual monitor, you can put that presentation in the other monitor and you can start editing or make changes in the current slide. Then you can close it. Then we have other option called arrange all. If you wanted to arrange all these slides in a proper format, you can do that as well. Okay, if you see, as soon as I click arrange all, it's been activated like this. So if you are working on multiple presentations, right? So I have, okay, as of now only one presentation is opened, so let me open other presentation as well. Okay, here I have other presentation, right? So if I click on arrange all, so you will have all the presentations side by side. So if you wanted to move from here to there, you can do that. Okay, the way how you want. So it will open side by side, so you can arrange your presentation based on your requirement. So under new, the next option which we have, cascade window, see all your open windows overlapped on the screen. Okay, that is how here I have two windows opened. One is this one folder one, other one is PowerPoint one, which is opened. Next option which we have, move split. If you wanted to split this one, if you wanted to move the split, you can do that. How it works, I will show you. In case if you have split your presentation, if you wanted to see here, for example, I wanted to move any slide, I have to manually select it and move it, right? So whenever you use the move split, see, by default you will get that arrow button. You see, have you observed that arrow button? You get it, so you can move that one place to another place easily. Okay, then switch window, if we have multiple windows have been opened, we can easily switch. So these are the some of the options which are available under view ribbon button. Next, help. So help, which we already discussed, if you wanted to provide any feedback. In case if you wanted to talk to customer support, you can do that as well. And show trainings, yes, this is really helpful for you guys. If you really wanted to learn more and more about PowerPoint, see, even though sometimes if I wanted to refer to the something, I will go here, show training. So let us say slides and layouts. If I would like to learn slides and layouts, so I will select here. We have various videos available. Quick start. So quick start, if I click on this, so that will download. So create a presentation in the PowerPoint. So how to save PowerPoint? So design in PowerPoint, collaborate in PowerPoint. So let me open this, save in PowerPoint. So as soon as I click, so how do you want to save? It will give you with clear shortcut key where you wanted to save. Okay, so there is an option called save, how you can save it. So similar way, if you wanted to learn about create a presentation in PowerPoint, if you click on it, so it will show you how you can create presentation. It is like a video. So let me play this and show you how it looks like. Create a presentation in PowerPoint. So you can follow this video or you can go to the step by steps that will give you, and whichever the, for example, let me take outline. Outline we have, right? So if I wanted to learn about outline, if I take me there, outline view. Okay. So create a print a presentation in outline view. These are all the whichever the option you want, you can select it and start learning. Okay, next, what is new? So what is new? This option is it's like a whenever you get a new updated version, right? So what are all the new features available in the latest version, that will show you here. If you see current channel release notes, Microsoft Office Insider release notes, if you wanted to see what is new, so that will take me to the this website, and what are all the new features have been added in the latest version, so that will show you. Next, Foxit PDF. If you wanted to print your presentation to the PDF, yes, you can create a PDF and create an email and create a ECM. We have option, and mark for redaction. We have mark area, mark selected objects only. There are advanced settings as well, which we are really not required. Okay. Next, I said I will explain print in the later, right? Now I would like to explain print option. So print means if you wanted to print your PDF, I mean your presentation to the PDF or hard copies, how many copies you want, you can select. And if you wanted to print as a physical copy, you can select the printer which is been attached to the your system. Then there are other settings. So these settings I would like to explain to you. So here by default we'll have all the slides. In case if you wanted to print only current slide, yes, you can do that as well. Go here, print current slide, and if you wanted to print only selected, for example within the slide, if you have selected or if you have selected only how can we select multiple slides? You can hold the control key and click on it, so it will select the multiple slides. If I wanted to print only selected slides, okay, if I see here, since I have selected only 3 slides, so it is showing me only 3 slides to be printed. You see here, so even though I have 12 slides. Similar way, if you wanted to print current slide only, that also possible. And if you wanted to print some random pages, so random slides. So let me take, I want to print 2 and 6 and 8. Okay, I'll give only those two will be printed. So let me say print. So it is printing to the PDF. Since I don't have any printer connected, so I am printing to the PDF. Let me go to my folder. If I see, my slides have been printed to the PDF. You guys could see, right? The whatever the slide numbers which I have given, those have been printed here. So these are the some options which are available under PowerPoint presentation. Let me also quickly show you the how we can insert a new slide with different text. So anyway, this I already showed you. We have different customized ribbons will be enabled right as soon as if created table. So here header row, if you do not want, you can uncheck this one. If you uncheck, check that, in header row will show. If you wanted to see total number of rows, you can check. And banded row, if you do not want to have a banded row, let me also create some more lines, so that would be easy for me to explain. So let me select here, I want 10 rows and okay, let me put 5 columns and 10 rows. Okay, Now I want to have a first column to be highlighted and last column to be highlighted and banded columns to be highlighted. This you can uncheck, and you can select the whichever the table style you want. You can select it. And shading format, if you wanted to change the color of the shading, you can select it. And if you wanted to have a borders, you can select it. If you wanted to have a thick border, diagonal borders, all these you can select it. That's up to you how you wanted to have it. Okay. Next, effects. You want to have these particular cells in a different effect, so you can change it. And we have various styles here. If you wanted to, for inserting text, I will put MS PowerPoint training. We can do that as well. Now if you wanted to change this style to the different style, you can change it. Okay, let me select the text. Let me change this style to the different style. Quick styles we have. And if you wanted to change the theme color, you can change it. Okay, that is font and theme color. We have various colors and various features are available. And if you wanted to have that border, how you want to have borders. Okay, if you wanted to insert multiple borders within that, you can draw manually here. And when you are drawing, if you wanted to have that borders to be drawn in the different style, you can do that. And eraser also we have. If you wanted to erase whatever the tables you have drawn, you can erase it as well. Okay, here if you see, I am erasing all the borders. So before that, let me make it to the normal format so you would easily understand. So let me insert another new slide. Here go to insert table, so I'll select this as a table. So here you see here the border lines, how much this thickness you want, you can select it. Okay, and pen color, whenever you wanted to draw something, how you want pen color, all those you can select it. Okay, next, shapes I wanted to explain to you. So let me take this presentation image to the new slide, bank slide. Okay, what is PowerPoint? So as soon as I insert any image or if I select image, there is a picture format has been enabled. So there are similar options. I showed you how you wanted to make it your picture. Based on your requirement, you can select it and choose it. And we can also use the designer format here. Okay, designer that will recommend you based on your text available. Okay, if I see here, go here, designer, which is going to happen. So these are all the basic commands which are available, which I have explained under all the ribbon buttons, that is starting from file button, then home ribbon, home, insert, design, transition, animation, slideshow, record, review, view, and help, PDF. So as soon as you enter any image or anything, the customized ribbon buttons will be enabled. So there are other features available pertaining to the particular text or particular picture or all those things. You can customize your presentation based on your requirement. In case if you wanted to use the crop as well, you can use the crop as well. And if you wanted to select crop to shape, okay, so you can do that, crop to shape, whichever the shape you want. And if you wanted to aspect, so 1 is to 2, 2 is to 3, all these you have, right, you can select it. And if you wanted to expand that, you can give the centimeters, how many centimeters you want based on your requirement, you can select it. So these are the some features available under Microsoft. Then in the next video, so we are going to create one presentation with various animations and transitions using ChatGPT. Okay, AI tool ChatGPT. How quickly we can create a PowerPoint presentation, I will show you. Thank you.